Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. 10 clear signs a woman thinks you're attractive. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Today we're diving into how to tell if a woman thinks you're attractive. Whether you're navigating a new connection or trying to figure out if someone in your life has a little crush on you, these subtle signs can give you the clarity you need. Attraction isn't always as clear as a giant neon sign flashing, "Hey, I like you." It's often hidden in small, meaningful gestures. And hey, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more awesome content like this. Alright, let's decode the mystery of attraction. Alright gentlemen, first up, let's talk about eye contact. When a woman thinks you're attractive, she'll often lock eyes with you, and not just for a fleeting second. We're talking prolonged eye contact, those frequent glances your way that say, "Hey, you've got my attention." If she holds your gaze, maybe even throws in a little smile, well, you're definitely catching her attention. It's like she's trying to send you a telepathic message that says, "I kinda like what I see over there." If she's making eye contact, it's a good sign she's interested in seeing more. And by more, I mean more of you, champ. But here's a pro tip. When you catch her eye, don't just stare back like a deer in headlights. Give her a warm smile back. Remember, confidence is key. Now let's move on to the next sign. This next sign is all about proximity, my friends. Does it seem like she's always around, like everywhere you go there she is? Don't worry, you're not imagining things. If she's constantly finding reasons to be near you, it's not a coincidence. It's one of those classic signs a woman is interested. Whether it's at work, at the gym, your local coffee shop, or even that random pottery class you decided to try, she might be subtly making an effort to be in your orbit. Maybe she's trying to strike up a conversation, or maybe she just enjoys being in your presence. And hey, if you notice this happening, don't be afraid to take the initiative. Strike up a conversation, ask her about her day, maybe even suggest grabbing a cup of coffee together. Now let's see what other tricks she has up her sleeve, shall we? Alright fellas, let's talk about laughter. You know how it is, you crack a joke, maybe it's funny, maybe it's not, but she laughs anyway. And I'm not talking about a polite chuckle, I'm talking about a genuine, knee-slapping, can't-catch-her-breath kind of laugh. That, my friends, is a sign she's into you. When a woman is attracted to you, she finds you inherently funny. Why? Because laughter is a sign of happiness and connection. When she laughs at your jokes, she's showing you that she enjoys your company, she gets your humor, and she wants you to feel good. So, the next time you're with her, pay attention to how she reacts to your jokes. If she's laughing along, even at the corny ones, especially at the corny ones, take it as a good sign. Just be yourself, crack a few jokes, and let the laughter flow. Okay guys, this next sign is all about body language, and it's a subtle one, so you gotta pay attention. It's not always easy to spot, but once you know what to look for, it can be a game changer in understanding someone's interest in you. Ever notice how when you're really vibing with someone, you start to unconsciously mimic their movements? It's like you're both in sync without even realizing it. Like, if they lean in, you lean in. It's almost like a dance, where both partners move in harmony. It's a natural human behavior called mirroring, and it happens when we feel a connection with someone. This mirroring can be a powerful indicator of mutual interest and rapport. So if you're wondering if she's into you, check out her body language. Pay close attention to the little things. Is she mirroring your gestures? Does she seem to follow your lead in subtle ways? Does she cross her legs after you do? This can be a clear sign that she's tuned into you. Does she touch her hair when you touch your face? These small, synchronized actions can speak volumes. If so, it's a subconscious sign that she's trying to build rapport with you. It's her way of saying she's comfortable and engaged. Now, I'm not saying she's going to turn into your body double or anything, it's more about those subtle cues that show she's on the same page. But if you start noticing that her actions seem to subtly echo yours, it's a good indicator that she's on the same wavelength as you. This can be a great sign of mutual attraction. And that, my friends, is a sign of attraction in action. So next time you're with her, watch for these signs and see if she's mirroring your moves like a boss. Alright fellas, this one's a no-brainer, but it's worth mentioning because it's a classic sign of attraction. When a woman compliments you, she's noticing you and she likes what she sees. Now these compliments can be direct or indirect. She might come right out and say, "Wow, you look really good in that shirt," or "I love your new haircut." Or she might be more subtle, like, "That color looks great on you," or "You have a great sense of style." But no matter how she delivers it, A compliment is a compliment, and it's a clear sign that she's paying attention to you and appreciates what she sees. So the next time she compliments you, don't just brush it off. Take it in, appreciate it, and maybe even return the favor. A little compliment can go a long way in building attraction and creating a positive connection. Okay guys, let's talk about touch. Physical contact is a powerful thing, and when a woman is attracted to you, she'll find excuses to touch you. Now, I'm not talking about anything inappropriate here. I'm talking about those subtle, fleeting touches that say, I like you, and I want to be closer to you. It might be a playful tap on the arm when you make her laugh, a gentle touch on your shoulder when she's making a point, or even just brushing past you when she walks by. These are all subconscious ways of expressing interest and creating a physical connection. And here's the thing about touch, it releases oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, which promotes bonding and connection. If she's receptive to those little touches, it's a good sign that she's comfortable with you and enjoys your physical presence. Alright gentlemen, let's talk about conversation. When a woman is attracted to you, she's not just going to talk about the weather or the latest celebrity gossip. She's going to ask you personal questions because she genuinely wants to get to know you better. She'll be curious about your passions, your dreams, your fears, your favorite childhood memories. And here's the key, she won't just be asking these questions to be polite. She'll be genuinely listening to your answers, remembering the details, and asking follow-up questions. So, the next time you're talking to her, pay attention to the questions she asks. If she's digging deeper, trying to get to know the real you, it's a good sign that she sees you as more than just a friend. She's interested in exploring the possibility of something more. Alright guys, let's talk about teasing. It's a fascinating aspect of human interaction that can be both fun and confusing. Now I'm not talking about mean-spirited teasing that makes you feel bad. That kind of teasing is hurtful and has no place in a healthy relationship. I'm talking about that playful, flirty teasing that's designed to get your attention and create a spark. It's the kind of teasing that makes you smile and feel more connected. When a woman is attracted to you, she might tease you about your clothes, your taste in music, or even your quirky habits. Or even your terrible jokes. Hey, we all have our flaws, right? It's her way of showing interest and keeping things lively. But it'll be done with a twinkle in her eye and a smile on her face. This is a clear sign that she's enjoying your company. She might make fun of you in a lighthearted way, challenge your opinions, or even bring up funny stories about you, or even playfully disagree with you just to keep the conversation going. It's all about keeping the interaction dynamic and engaging. So the next time she teases you, don't take it personally. Understand that it's a playful gesture meant to build rapport. Instead, try to tease her back. This can create a fun and flirty atmosphere that both of you will enjoy. Engage in the playful banter and let the sparks fly. It's a great way to build chemistry and deepen your connection. Just remember to keep it light and fun. The goal is to make each other laugh and enjoy the moment. The goal is to make her laugh, not to offend her. So, keep it playful and respectful, and you'll both have a great time. Okay fellas, this one's pretty straightforward. When a woman is attracted to you, she's going to give you her undivided attention. She won't be checking her phone every 5 seconds, scanning the room for someone more interesting, or zoning out while you're talking. Instead, she'll be fully present in the moment, hanging on to your every word, and making you feel like you're the most fascinating person on the planet. She'll lean in when you speak, make eye contact, and nod along as you're talking. So, the next time you're talking to her, pay attention to how she's acting. Is she fully engaged in the conversation, or is she distracted and uninterested? Her level of attention will tell you a lot about her level of attraction. Alright gentlemen, this last sign is the most obvious, but it's also the most telling. When a woman takes the initiative, it speaks volumes about her interest and confidence. When a woman is confident enough to make the first move, it's a clear sign that she's interested and not afraid to show it. This kind of boldness is rare and should be appreciated. Now, making the first move doesn't always mean asking you out on a date, though hey, if she does, that's amazing. It can be more subtle, but equally significant. It can be something as simple as texting you first, initiating a conversation, complimenting you, or even just suggesting that you hang out sometime. These small gestures are her way of showing interest. The point is she's putting herself out there, and that takes guts. It's not easy to be the one to take the first step, and it shows she values the connection. So if she's making the first move, it's because she sees something special in you and she's not willing to let it slip away. She's taking a chance because she believes it's worth it. Now it's up to you to reciprocate that interest. Show her that you appreciate her effort and that you're equally interested. Don't be afraid to show her that you're interested too. Confidence and mutual interest can lead to something truly special. Respond to her texts, engage in conversation, and maybe even suggest grabbing coffee or drinks sometime. Take the opportunity to build a connection. Now that you know the signs, it's time to act. If you notice these cues, don't be afraid to reciprocate. Smile, engage in conversation, and show your interest back. Confidence is key. Remember, the worst that can happen is she isn't interested, and that's okay. There are plenty of other fish in the sea. Before we wrap up, let me know in the comments. What's the most surprising sign you've experienced that someone liked you? And don't forget to like this video. Share it with your friends who need a little help in the love department, and subscribe for more insights into relationships, confidence, and self-growth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.